Welcome to the Playspace Literacy Project. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about fostering literacy skills in young children. It is widely accepted that reading aloud is the single most important activity leading to language development and promotion of early literacy skills. Through reading aloud, we can help to create a foundation of success. Despite all of the benefits of reading, surveys show that only a half of parents read to their young children daily, and less than 10% read to their children from infancy. Families living in poverty are significantly less likely to read aloud to their infants and toddlers. Children living in shelter have limited access to books and therefore have limited opportunities to be read to. This puts them at a disadvantage to their peers upon entering kindergarten. Children in the United States are arriving to kindergarten without the skills needed for success. Children who enter kindergarten with both low grade level reading skills have a much higher chance of dropping out of school later in life. 1/3 of young children arrive without the skills needed for success, and 1/2 of children living in poverty arrive without the skills needed for success. Stories naturally bring people together. They bring joy and comfort. With intention and a little extra effort, they can also prompt understanding, relay new perspectives, and aid in the coping and healing process. Reading helps children develop a wide variety of skills. Reading builds motivation, curiosity, and memory. Reading helps children cope during times of stress or anxiety. Through identifying with the characters in the story, a child can see a character overcoming obstacles and learn from that. Reading takes children to places and times that they have never been to, which enlarges and enhances their world. The words, characters, and story scenarios naturally bring about new ideas and new perspectives in a manner that is often less threatening than a direct conversation might be. Reading and sharing well-written literature is a simple way to empower children. It helps them to create a positive association with books. Here are some tips to help you when reading with children in the play space. When reading with a baby, hold the baby in your lap. Babies like board books. They like pictures of babies and rhymes or songs from the same book over and over again. Make sure to point at the pictures. This is how babies learn. When reading with a 1-year-old, the toddlers will like to move around while you're reading. They like the same book over and over. They like to choose and hold the book. And they like books with few words. Make sure to name the pictures. This is how toddlers learn new words. When reading with a 2-year-old, they like to help turn the pages. They like to fill in the words that they know and point at and name the pictures. They enjoy books that are silly, as well as animal books and animal noises. They like to hear the same book over and over again. When reading with a preschooler, have them sit next to you. Ask them questions about the story. Let them tell you stories. Preschool children like longer books that tell stories, alphabet and counting books, and books about families, friends, and going to school. When reading with school-age children, take turns reading a story with them. Don't interrupt them to correct their mistakes that don't change the meaning of the story. Give praise when a child is reading to you. Talk about the meaning of new words and ideas introduced in books. Talk with them about favorite authors and help them find additional books by those authors. Make reading a part of every play-space shift, even if only for a few minutes. Perhaps you could read the story to the children while they are sitting at the art table working on some coloring. Talk about the pictures. You don't have to read the book to tell a story. Run your finger along the words as you read them. Make the story come alive. Create voices for the characters. Ask questions about the story. What do you think will happen next? What is this? What did you like about this book? We have selected specific topics and purchased books for the Playspace literacy kits that we think will help support the children who are living in the shelter. Here are some of the books that we have chosen for the Playspace. Jabari Jumps. This book discusses courage and overcoming your fears. Giraffes Can't Dance. This book discusses differences and how it's okay to be different from others. Hands Are Not for Hitting. This book discusses proper ways to use our hands and positive learning on not hitting. Grumpy Bird. This book discusses the power of friendship and being there for others. Charlotte and the Quiet Place. This book discusses the practice of mindfulness while living in a big city. 1. This book is about accepting each other's differences and how it sometimes just takes one voice to make everyone count. Spaghetti and a Hot Dog Bun. This book discusses differences and bullying. I Am Enough. This book is about loving who you are, respecting others, and being kind to one another. Have You Filled the Bucket Today? This book discusses the benefits of positive thinking and positive behaviors. Making Faces, a first book of emotions. This book is for young infants. It's very important for them to see the faces of people and other babies that look like them, so that they can identify with the faces in the book. It's also a fun, silly way to teach children about different emotions at an early age. The Way I Feel. Kids need words to name their feelings, just as they need words to name all things in their world. The Way I Feel uses strong, colorful, and expressive images which go along with simple verses to help children connect the word and the emotion. Swimming. This book discusses bravery and teamwork. We currently have 50 kits for the 90 shelter programs we partner with. Please be sure to fill out your information below in order to have the chance to receive one of the kits for your shelter. Please encourage your PAL partners to participate as well.